The Boneyard, gaming and anime Duckies. Hello, my lovely Duckies, and welcome to the Boneyard. And as always, this is your host, Caster. And yes, it's been a while since we've had a video out, but here we are with another episode of the Retro Roundup. And we got quite a show today. So let's get right into it, shall we? So anyways, for a little update, real quick, for anybody who's wondering. So well, let's see here. About a month ago, old Caster came down with the COVID, but I'm all better now. That's why I wanted to do this video earlier, but I wasn't able to because, I didn't have the lung strength. Apparently the disease kind of attacked my lungs, but I'm feeling much better now, and my awesome immune system fought it off. So I'm back, baby. So let's get right into the items we have. We got quite a little collection here. So anyways, let's start off with something that's been on the Retro Roundup before. Is we have a Game Boy Color. Now this is different from the ones I've had before. This one is just a regular Game Boy Color. Works perfectly. I actually got this from a friend. They sent this to me. They couldn't get it working. I recapped a Game Gear for them, and they asked if I would take something from it, and would I accept a trade, for labor, and so I told him, I said, well, what do you got? And he said, well, I got this Game Boy Color here, and the sound doesn't work. So old Caster went through it and filled it around, and I replaced the capacitor on the back, or it's on the motherboard here, with a D-Hum one that you get off a Handheld Legend, and it works perfectly. Yep. So I fixed the sound, and it just works perfectly. It's a good Game Gear Color, and so I'm going to be trying to mod this one. I know I've been saying that a lot, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get this one modded, and we'll make a video out of that. Won't that be nice? All right, now let's get something else that's been on here on the Retro Roundup before. I got one of these. It's a SNES Junior, yeah. So now, before, let me pan the camera here. Almost ruined some surprises there. But so the other Super Nintendo Junior that I sold it. But this one I got off my McCarty, and well, there's a slight problem with this one. So, as you know, the SNES Junior, is the second model of the Super Nintendo, and it actually has the one chip in it, which means you can do the triple bypass mod, or excuse me, the RGB triple bypass mod on it. Well, the damn thing won't power on. Here's the story on this one. So I got it, and the little teeny plastic piece that goes here in the adapter, well, it snapped off. It was in the box, and I was looking around. I was like, what is that? And I got to look at it and said, oh no. So I mean, this has been really frustrating for me. I've been looking for months now, trying to find a solution. They do make these replacement rear panels because the DC jack is actually integrated into the panel, unlike the multi-port here. The multi-port is on the board, and the jack is actually integrated into the back panel here, right? So it's soldered onto the board, but once you desolder it, you can pull this thing up, and this is actually on the motherboard, I believe. So they don't sell replacement boards. I've looked everywhere before replacement back panels, and it's not happening. Now I've asked several people if they could 3D print one, but apparently they can't get that little peg that goes in there. So you have to try to basically desolder the metal plug that's in there. If I can get the light in there. The little metal plug, you got to take that out, and then we're gonna have to drill a hole. Okay, and this is gonna suck. We gotta drill a hole and put a brand new a DC jack in there. It's gonna look not as good as this, but I mean, what we're gonna do. But so anyways, I've ordered the jack, and hopefully we can make it look good. But anyways, so once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on the triple bypass, and also I want to install a power LED right there on the on button. So we'll get that. So we'll have a RGB triple bypass mod on here with a power LED, and then we'll also show how to fix that there. So that'd be a fun video to make. So we got two videos: the Game Boy Color modifications and the Super Nintendo modifications. So, all right, so that really does it for consoles. So let me put these out of the way here. Alrighty. All right, so let's get into some games. All right, so now let's get into this one here. So this is a new thing I've never done before. Yeah, this is Clax for the Atari Lynx. And I got the manual with it too. Now this one, also, oddly, I didn't pay for this one either. This was also another gift from another person that that I was gonna recap their Game Gear. Now the thing about this one is, I decided to help them out because they were trying to do it themselves and they kind of messed up, and I told them I'd look at it pro bono, and so they sent me this as a little thank you. I thought, oh, that's nice, thank you. So I got the right here, I got the manual for it, and it's some kind of like, I don't know, puzzle game. The cubes come down, you gotta line them up. I don't know, I haven't played it, so I don't know, but yeah. And then what amazes me is look how thin these are. Now, granted, this came out in like 1990, so it's just amazing to me, like how thin that is. Holy crap, And yeah, so and then it's kind of like the Game Gear where all the pins are on one side, so you just slide in the back like that. Same way the Game Gear games work. Now, what's cool about this is you can actually see the circuitry in there. It's how thin it is. Right there, you see the little bumps there, yeah. And right here, you can see it's kind of worn, but you can see like where the microchip is in there. And it goes right down there to where the pins are. That's kind of neat. I don't know, just look how thin that is. Now, granted, it's not a very big game, but that's still amazing to me, like how thin they got them on there. So anyways, Ducky, so I can't really say much because I never played it. I don't have an Atari Lynx, and I'd like to get one in the future. And that's another thing, too, is if you can get past the initial cost of an Atari Lynx handheld, whether it is like, you gotta like, if you're gonna recap it, they need to be recapped like the Game Gear, and also they have a McWill. There's also the Binvin for the Atari, because there's two. I mean, I'm getting kind of ahead of myself here. There's two versions of Atari. There's the Atari Lynx 1 and the Atari Lynx 2. McWill makes a LCD replacement mod, just like the Game Gear. They make it for the Atari Lynx 1, and Binvin just came out with a completely drop-in, no solder whatsoever. You just snap it right in. LCD for the Atari Lynx 2. It's basically just the same system, just redesigned. And yeah, so you can take so once you get past over that cost, because the Atari Lynx handheld is kind of expensive, Ducky. But and then of course, all the repairs and upgrades you do to it. But thankfully, the games are really, really, really cheap. I don't know. I guess they're just not in demand. I know you can go on eBay and find a lot of new in box, not. All right, my lovely because we had a bit of a technical difficulty there. Yeah, the the old camera tripod decided to crap out on me. Yeah, I don't know, it snapped right on me, but all right. Anyways, so we're gonna do this guerrilla style. So, anyways, as I was saying, you know, yeah, you can get these Atari Lynx games completely sealed for, you know, not really that much. I mean, relatively cheap, which is absolutely amazing in my opinion. But so yeah, it's actually very 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 easy to collect the game library. It's just getting the handheld, you know, is the part that gives you the most pain in the ass. So, anyways, Dougie, let's get this out of the way and get on, because yeah, I'd really like to play it, but oh well, we'll see. Maybe in the future I can get one. All right, so let's get on to something else. Now this next stuff here, I got. Oh yeah, an NES game, Double Dragon, not CIB, because I do have the I think there's a manual in here. I'm not sure. No, I think it's just the game. Yeah, I don't have the manual, but I just have the game and the little sleeve in there. But yep. So I don't have it CIB completely, but yeah. So we got Double Dragon, and I think this thing has been ported to every single um every single system there possibly is. But I think the NES version is probably, other than the arcade, the NES is probably the best version of this. So, anyways, yeah. So we got let's see here. It was done by Trade West, where later would be done by Acclaim. So we got, yeah, the number one Smash arcade hit, and a lot better than the Master System version with the artwork here. But let's get on the back and look at it. So yeah, this is pretty good. Look at that. So yeah, basically, if you haven't known the story, it's, you know, he plays the Lee brothers to kidnap your, or rescue your kidnapped girlfriend. So, yeah, Double Dragon has been America's top arcade hit for the last 4 months of 1987. Reply magazine. Yeah, because like this came out in like what, 1988. Yeah, and done by Trade West. And this is something I thought was kind of weird here. So this is the player's seal of approval. Let me try to hold that down there. A little too wavy here, so let me see here. All right, so we have the U.S. National Video Game Team has endorsed this product in recognition of its superior play value. The U.S. National Video Game Team. Never heard of them. Believe me, I'd rather have the Nintendo seal of warranty than their warranty. So let's see. In the midst of other fighting games, Double Dragon scores above and beyond its competition. well, on its way to becoming a gaming classic. The U.S. National Video Game Team. Whoopity doo. All right, so yeah, so well, it's Double Dragon. What do you know? And then we have also, to continue the trend here, we have, boom, yes, Billy and Jimmy Lee are back for another round. Oh yeah, Ducky, and boasting some like really good artwork here. Like that's probably some of the most badass artwork on the NES. But yeah, absolutely, this is actually I would say probably the best in the series. And yeah, so you just basically the same damn thing, but I think this one's actually better gameplay, and I think it's like the universal opinion on it, to be honest. But oh well, not much to say. It's Double Dragon. So now let's get into yes, we have all three of the NES trilogy, Duckies. We have Double Dragon 3. Now I've played these a little bit, and I've never really played Double Dragon 3 before. Popped it in and played it for a little bit, and yeah, it is kind of a lot harder than the other ones. And so, anyways, not really sure what the story on this one is, but yeah, Double Dragon 3. So yeah, I think this is pretty good game. I'm not really familiar with the whole Double Dragon. I mean, I played a little bit of them all, but you know, I haven't really played a whole lot of them. I'd like to change that, but and it looks really good on my RGB modded NES. It's just, oh, it looks amazing. Anyways, Tucky, so the story behind these and how I got all three of them. I got all three of them at once. They were actually there was actually a raffle that I did. It was a raffle for, video games, and I think it was like $9 no, I think it was like $8 a spot, and I put down 2 spots, and for $16 getting 3 games and one of them in a box, that's pretty damn good. Don't get me ask me. But anyway, so we got the Double Dragon trilogy, and then we have probably the bigger item, actually the most expensive item in this whole thing, and I got this about a month ago, and oh yeah, one of the more expensive games on the Sega Genesis. Boom. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Hyperstone Heist. Oh yes, Ducky. A pretty awesome beat 'em up, similar to the counterpart on the Super Nintendo, where we have the Turtles in Time. Is that one? But this has the same, like a similar plot, but a much different gameplay and a different storyline than Turtles in Time. So this is not just a port, but its own game in its own right. And this is $80 just for the card, Ducky. It is. I mean, I'm telling you, it is really expensive. And yeah, because if you want to get the CIB, oh my God, it's like $200. It's like just as expensive as Castlevania Bloodlines. But anyways, like it's actually really fun. You play as the 4 turtles and just beat up foot soldiers and other minions of the Shredder and Krang, and try to save the day. So it's really good. Beat 'em up from Konami, and yeah, it's really fun time. And I would definitely give this a try if you can afford it. Understand. You may not have $80 to drop on it. But anyways, Dougie, so yeah, this is awesome. So we love sharing games with you, and yeah, hopefully we can get this done this more often. I can start pumping out videos a little bit more than I have been, and I'm very sorry for that. But this past month, I did have a excuse. I would come out with a coof. So, in summary, let's work backwards here. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Hyperstone Heist, an awesome beat 'em up. We have the Double Dragon trilogy. Okay. We have the Atari Lynx clacks, and the Super Nintendo we're gonna repair and mod, and the Game Boy Color we're gonna mod. So pretty good haul this time. A lot more than what we usually have on the Retro Roundup. So anyways, Duckies, thanks for being here with me, and I love each and every one of you, Duckies, and thank you for watching my videos. And be safe, Duckies, and above all else, be good to each other.